Hi, I am Reverend Sandra Porter Thomas, and it's my honor and it's such a privilege to just share with you this part of my journey. I have been on a quest, and it was a challenge to myself, um, and I am so excited to be at this particular juncture, at this particular end, if you will, of this particular part of the journey, of this path of the journey. The quest has been a 21-day coaching business startup. And even though I've been coaching for a while, I felt like I needed an upgrade. I wanted to hear something different. I wanted to learn in a different way. I wanted to connect to some, different people. And I have found my tribe. I have connected with so many people through EverCoach by Mind Valley. And I want to just say thank you to everyone in the EverCoach crew, Ajit, Thomas, and so many others who have been here to support us along the way, support me along the way. Um, and I just want to share two or three things that I've gotten for myself. I've learned that, it's okay not to be perfect. I don't necessarily try to do that on a regular basis all the time kind of thing, but I don't know. I have it, I'm conditioned and have it in me that I need to be perfect at certain things, especially things that are talking about profession or reputation or, you know, I don't need to be perfect. The other thing that I've learned is that it's okay to learn from different ways and different places, and EverCoach has helped me to understand that what I learned, where I learned, my life experience is extremely valuable. And even though there may be sectors of the world or sectors of certain societies, communities that don't acknowledge that or don't recognize that, or they have their own format, what I recognize is that all knowledge is valuable. And it's important to lift that up in ourselves. It's important for me to lift that up within myself and stand firm and stand tall in my own power and be empowered by all the different resources that I'm receiving information. I wrote a affirmation several months ago, might have been a couple of years ago, that a good friend of mine challenged me with. It was a conversation about knowledge. And here's what I wrote: I desire knowledge and information any way it can come to me. And I've been saying that every day, seeing that every day, reading that every day, accepting and receiving whatever's coming to me every single day. So I'm really grateful that this opportunity came through. I needed it at this particular time. We're in this COVID shutdown in some places and restart in other places, um, trying to figure out what the new space is going to be like, what our new paradigm is going to be like. I needed to figure out what my paradigm was going to be like before I could even go out into the world to tell anyone that I have a new paradigm, that I have a new thought process, I have a new methodology that I'm using in my practice, or several methodologies that I'm using in my practice. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I also want to give thanks to this community for the overwhelming, and that's not a negative thing, for the completely enormous, gigantic way of support that this community has offered, has given to all of us who have been in it, not just the crew from EverCoach, but I mean the community of the world. And so I really do feel like I've found my tribe. I've found my stride, and I'm really ready to put it all out there. And so the other thing that I've learned, or that was brought to me as a gift, was understanding vulnerability, my vulnerability. At the beginning of 2020, I decided, instead of doing a resolution, and I decided not to do resolutions many years ago, I choose, I guess, an idea or a theme or a characteristic or a virtue or something about myself that I wanted to get to know better, that I wanted to expand, that I wanted to grow. And so I chose vulnerability. And vulnerability came to me through Brene Brown's study that I was doing last year. And I realized that I need to do more of that. I need to lean into vulnerability and step into my courage and my bravery through that. And so EverCoach has helped me to do that. I never would have made a video like this under almost any other circumstance. But being here has really helped to support that. And I really, really, really am grateful and very, very much appreciative for this opportunity to expand me, to grow me, to share with the world that it's okay to be where you are, but it's also okay to grow and to become what you see, to live into the best and highest vision and version of yourself. And so that's what I'm doing now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I could talk on and on and on, and maybe at some point I'll go back and come back to this. But thank you so, so very much for all your help and support. I will be telling this story and my story as you have taught me to tell my story, and this will be a part of my story always going forward. Much peace, many blessings. May love always abound and flourish in your world and in your life. And so it is.